Did you know that the English language has over 170,000 words in use today? But how do we know when to use one word or many? Welcome to our quick guide on singular and plural forms. In just 5 minutes, you'll learn how to master these essential concepts. Understanding singular and plural is important because it helps you communicate clearly. Whether you're writing an essay, texting a friend, or giving a presentation, using the right form makes a big difference. So let's dive in and make this easy and fun. First, let's define what singular and plural mean. Singular refers to one item or person. For example, cat is singular because it refers to one cat. On the other hand, plural refers to more than one item or person. So cats is plural because it refers to multiple cats. Now let's talk about how to form plurals. Most nouns become plural by adding an S at the end. For example, book becomes books. But there are exceptions. If a noun ends in s, x, z, you add es. For instance, box becomes boxes. Another example is church, which becomes churches. Now let's look at nouns that change completely in the plural form. One common example is man, which becomes men. Another is woman, which changes to women. And don't forget child, which becomes children. These are called irregular plurals. Next, let's discuss nouns that don't change at all in the plural form. Some words like sheep and deer stay the same whether they are singular or plural. So you would say 1 sheep or 5 sheep. Now let's practice with some examples. I'll say a singular noun, and you can try to guess the plural form. Ready? How about city? That's right, it's cities. Now what about leaf? Correct, it's leaves. Great job. Now, let's move on to some common mistakes. One mistake people often make is using less instead of fewer. Use fewer for countable nouns like fewer apples. Use less for uncountable nouns like less water. Another common mistake is confusing its and its. Its shows possession, while its means it is. Keep these tips in mind to avoid errors. Now let's talk about some fun ways to practice. You can play word games like Scrabble or Boggle. These games help you think of different words and their forms. You can also read books or articles and pay attention to how plurals are used.